Good morning, friends, and welcome back to our little Welsh road trip. Now today our to-do list is groaning with all those annoying household jobs that just need to get done to make your life on the road more comfortable, so that is what we're working with today. Now I've actually learnt to enjoy my little morning routine, so long as we're not in a hurry to get anywhere, and so long as Johnny stays in bed so I can just potter around getting everything straight. It's a really calm, predictable start to my day. Getting surfaces cleared is always my goal whenever I'm tidying up, and finding a home for anything new that comes into the van is paramount. It's also easier said than done. Well, it's always surprising how much stuff builds up in a space this size, and honestly it feels like a constant battle to tame the stuff. You sussing it all out, kid? What's that? Wales is a breathtaking country. So far we've had 2 weeks of solid, wall-to-wall sunshine, and I get the impression that's quite rare here. We've been out exploring for miles every day and we're both feeling relaxed and sun-kissed.
Good boy.
We've mostly been parking up in and around the mountains, and we've found some incredible spots that we've had all to ourselves. Today we're parked up in the gorgeous little town of Machynlleth in West Wales. Again, apologies if my pronunciation is bad. And I, for one, have fallen in love with this colourful, quirky little town. Good morning.
Morning.
He's so excited. Come on, son. Come here, bub. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Have a good day. This is thrumming with bees. Can you hear that? The first time I walked under this a couple of days ago, I thought I'd walked under an electrical pylon or something. So beautiful. So pretty. Right, let's see if your daddy's up, sunshine.
Jackson 5, Banana Rama, NSYNC, and Melanie B and Missy Elliott.
Where you and me, we're about to pop in town. We're going to leave the boys here, breakfasting and snoozing, and let's go see what town's got to offer today. And also, it's another gorgeous day in paradise. We haven't had a day of rain. I think it's day 11 or day 12 of our trip. It hasn't rained once. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh, here's another of their little edible gardens. Victorian fruit garden. Fruit growing like the Victorians would have wanted it. Well trained. Oh, cool. Wow, there's loads of them. That's so cool. So there's chives. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure that's an edible. Very pretty. These are apples, I'm guessing. What else we got? That looks like lavender, just about to flower. Lavender is edible, but honestly it's a very acquired taste. I'm not so keen on it myself. Rosemary. Oh, I love that smell so much. It looks like a baby rhubarb. Everything's so dry this year that I haven't seen any rhubarb that doesn't get watered regularly doing well. Oh, that's blackcurrant. Nice. Oh yeah, there's some blackcurrants coming there. Oh, hi. Hello. You just want to sniff Sunny, don't you? Good morning. Ah, is that an oregano? Yeah, lovely. There's a fennel. More rosemary, more chives, and more apples, or possibly pears. Oh, and there's a little sage. That's such a great idea. And what a great way to get kids to learn about plants, but to have a little edible nature trail through town. Such a clever idea. Really lovely community spirit here. So there was me thinking that one day I was going to move to Scotland. Now maybe one day I'm going to be moving to Wales instead. Who knows? Hello, puppy. Little waggy boy. Well, that wasn't very successful.
Oh.
I've got meat, but I bought you 2 packs of bacon, and I got 4 packets of beef mince for a tenner. 400 grams a pack, so that's not a bad price. All the other stuff, the pork and chicken wasn't free range, so I couldn't do it, sorry. So we've got a whole lot of beef mince. We've got 1 packet of wet wipes. They were £1 a pack, which is expensive compared to supermarkets, but not horrible. And then 2 packs of bacon. Got another tub of oat cream to keep in the fridge, and I got coffee time treats for us both. Right, so I've just kicked the boys out. They've gone for a walk. I need to get all this shopping away and just organise these cupboards and the fridge a little bit because it's all a bit of a mess. So, John's annoyingly put that sticky tape on the fridge. He reckons it's making the fridge quieter because it's pushing the bottom of the fridge in. This is old. We bought this on Marketplace for 50 quid. I don't know, 3 years ago. It came off of a boat. It's quite noisy. Like when the thermostat kicks in and it starts to run its cold cycle, it is pretty noisy, but we're sleeping with the overhead fan on at night, which is like a white noise, which I really like. So I don't really hear this, but it's bugging Johnny, so he's now taping it shut, which isn't annoying at all, as I'm sure you can imagine. This is the cool bag that I've brought with us. It's a squishy one, which has been working so well. And I've got 2 big ice blocks, so twice a day I swap those over. And then we're keeping the vegetables in here. And this is working really well because this space is so tiny. So what can we get out of here? That's yesterday's leftovers. I might mix that with a packet of that for tea. So I'm not going to bury that in the depths of the fridge. And I've just remembered that I bought some goat's yogurt yesterday as a treat, so I think it's time for breakfast because my tummy is a-rumbling. Don't forget to tape it back up, Jane. The other storage area that I desperately want to sort out is this black hole cupboard. I'm sure every van has one. This is under the oven, and this is where everything goes. Everything food and kitchen related. And it's a pain in my backside. And now, of course, I've got 4 cans of tuna that I bought yesterday to go in. I need to try and find room for them. So, stop moaning, Jane Pops, and let's dive into the cupboard of joy. So, this ruddy great big pan lives in here. Next time, when I replace this pan at some point in the future, I'm going to get one with no handle, or like 2 little handles, one on each side, because this thing makes it really annoying. Oh, I need to make some flatbread. This list for today is getting longer and longer. Oh, that is so much better. Wow. Apparently we just need to eat the ready food that we've got on board, and then A, we'll save money, and B, I'll be able to open and close the door properly. Oh, hello. Puppy's back. Hello, Stinky. Hello, you.
All right.
Yeah.
Wet wipes.
Okay, we can do that. I forgot to show you these. These are the 2 little cakes that I bought in town. They're gluten-free and dairy-free. This one, I think, was salted caramel. And then this one is, I think, peanut butter and a raspberry. I said to the girls in the shop, he'll never know if I just take one back. I scoff one on the way. I said, he can eat cake anywhere. More gooey. That's really good. They were £2.50 each. So £5, my money, not our joint money. £5 on 2 little cakes. It's budget malarkey. It is not easy.
It would if you didn't have the money in the first place to buy them.
That's true. I think the difficulty in budget is coming from being a foodie, obviously, loving tasty food, giving a shit about animal welfare, and also having the intolerances that I do. Meat is one of the things that actually makes my body feel really, really well. So it's really difficult. I'm really surprised how much I'm struggling with this 40 quid a week. I think we're going to be way over at the end of it. I don't think we're going to come in anywhere close.
We'll be under on fuel though.
We will be under on fuel, that's true.
So we can spend more on food.
That's really true, actually. Yeah, it's going to be interesting totting it all up at the end and seeing how it actually went, because way over. That's so cool. What do you want?
Yeah, what I want is...
Do you want hot water?
Hot soapy water.
And do you want, I've got microfiber cloth. Do you want,
that'll do it.
Super.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Oh,
What else are you going to do? Oh, are you going to wash the windows as well?
check the oil.
Check the oil. Right, going to get the kettle on. And he's just going to check the oil. Right, there's your microfiber cloth, my liver.
Thank you very much.
And 3 bacon butties, was it?
Aye, bacon butty,
And a mug of tea.
coffee,
Coffee.
Black
and
coffee.
a pasty.
and a pasty,
You missing your pasties?
and a sausage roll.
And a sausage roll, you greedy boy. Is you missing your pasties, Cornish boy?
I'm missing my pasties.
Perhaps we should make some. We got an oven.
We could, couldn't we? That would blow the budget.
And I wouldn't be able to eat them. Oh, it's so boring being me. Oh, it looks so boring being that poor dog. You look so bored, Sonny. Yes, rubbish, innit, Mum? Rubbish being on the road, innit, pup? So dull. There you go, my lover. Hot
job.
bubbles. It's very hot, though.
Yeah.
Shout if you need some cold in that for your little pinkies. Oh, ow, ow, oh. Apparently I'm not a very good squidger. Fun fact, when I was in Australia in my teens, early 20s, I actually was a squidger. And professionally speaking, it wasn't professional at all actually. We had to run every time we saw the police. But me and this guy from the Netherlands, I think, we would take a bucket of hot water and a squidgy on one side, and it had a sponge on the other side on a stick, you know, that you scrub windscreens with. And we'd stand at the traffic lights. We'd stand there, and when cars pulled up at a red light, then we'd squidgy their windscreen for them and then just stand there and smile. And sometimes they gave us money and sometimes they scowled at us and whatever. I made really good money, and I can't remember the guy's name, but he said he'd been doing it for ages, and he always said that he liked to work in twos. It's better to work in twos, and he always liked to take a girl because people were softer than if it was two guys, and he always made more money if it was a guy and a girl. It was really good fun, actually. One guy, it was just before Christmas in Sydney, I guess this was. It was just before Christmas, and one guy said, "I'm so sorry." He rolled his window down after I'd done his windscreen. I just stood there smiling at him. He said, "I'm sorry, love, I ain't got any cash on me, so but here's my business card. Give us a call later and I'll take you out for a drink." I never went out with him. And another time, this like great big black 4x4, proper expensive fancy thing pulled up. So I did their windscreen. I just stood there and smiled. You'd never ask for money. That's probably against the law, but I just smiled. As soon as I started doing their windscreen, the electric windows went up on the driver's side, and I just stood there, and I think it must have been a sheep truck. I was going to say it might have been cows, but I think it must have been sheep because it was 2 levels. They pulled up the other side where the wife was sat, and as he put his window up to ignore me, the sheep truck came up the other side, and one of the sheep on the top deck peed, and it splashed out of the animal truck, and it went into the wife's window. It was like instant karma for not paying me for cleaning their windscreen. Oh God, I laughed. Very, very funny. Right, I've been putting this off all morning, but I'm going to make the bread now because I'm hungry and it's lunchtime. Like I say, I normally make this in the microwaves and it takes 2 minutes and it's delicious and really, really easy. I've never tried making it as a flatbread before, so this is very experimental. I'm just going to add that into the egg, 2 kind of scoops of that, and then like 1/4 teaspoon or so of baking powder, and then just mixy. Now at home I would be mixing this together in a big ramekin. It's about that size, just a ceramic bowl with straight sides, and then that bowl goes straight into the microwave, so there's very little washing up. But obviously I don't have a microwave, so we're gonna zhuzh it in here and cross our fingers. Right, tiny bit of butter in there. Well, that should be all right. Right, so this is one of the flatbreads with a tiny bit of butter on. It was still warm, so it just went all messy. And then I've got some white miso that I've spread over it. Miso is fermented soybeans, if you're not aware of it. It's really, really yummy with eggs. Also some of my seaweed sprinkle. This stuff I am loving. Really, really tasty. So I'm quite pleased. It actually looks more substantial than when I make it in the microwave, which is strange. It's exactly the same amount of ingredients. Next up, we popped into town and got a load of laundry done. Hurrah! This is only our second load of laundry on this trip, but my goodness, it's working out to be expensive. Way more expensive than we're used to, so that's made quite a dent in the budget too. Right, I've just had a rummage in the fridge. This is what dinner is going to look like. We've got these leftovers. This is leeks and butter beans in a creamy sauce. Obviously, one of our mini packs of beef mince, and these need using up, so I'm going to be chopping all of those up to go in there as well. And perfect timing for this chore day video is there I'm cooking dinner and the gas goes. We have this joke every time we go out in the van, whether we're away on a proper road trip or just popping out and having a coffee somewhere. Johnny has this thing about the gas always running out. It's every time it must be about to run out. It's finally run out. It's been months, but it's finally gone. But luckily it's a Blue Job. So Blue Job has just paused his YouTube watching and he's gonna go and change the gas because it's not a nice job.
Gas.
Le gaz.
Full.
Happy face. Spank that bottle. Do these grips live in the van?
No, they're my ones.
We need to get some then. Because I wouldn't have a clue.
Yes, you need a spanner that size.
Oh, that stinks.
Adjustable spanners. Right, let's test it. No smell.
That's what we like.
No smell. Right, back in.
Perfect. Right, let's get dinner finished now. Voila, a little bit of goat yogurt on top and some chopped spring onions. Looks yummy. Also, Sex and the City. Love it. Right, lovelies, that's it for another video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. As always, give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, then please go whack that subscribe button for me. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to catch up with you guys soon. Bye.